Yo, what's up? It's your boy Jason from the Lot Tech, and we're here for Payday Fridays. I'm going to talk about the Milwaukee Bucks against the Toronto Raptors. It's Friday, man, the start of the weekend. Let's all get paid today. Let's start that intro.
Let's smoke the books.
The Lock Talk.
Hey, man, happy to be here. It's Friday. Let's have a great start to our weekend, and let's start with a winner, man. I'm going to talk about this game between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Toronto Raptors. But before I do want to ask you guys one thing. Please hit that subscribe button. Really helps me keep on growing this channel. It gets me motivated to keep on coming up here and dropping these plays. So just to recap on how we did in the last video, we went 1-1. Gave you guys the Pacers. They covered the spread. Another double overtime game. That's crazy. And then yes, we also give you guys the Nuggets plus 1.5, plus 2.5. They were up by like 9 points going into the second half. They had 9-point lead with like 2 minutes left, and Steph Curry went absolutely nuclear. He scored like, I think, 18 straight points. So, hey, man, credit to them, man. The Warriors, Steph Curry, they look incredible, man. They beat some pretty good teams. I think the Nuggets, even though they lost, are going to be a great team this year. They look, but Jokic did not look good, man. Jokic was flopping all over the place, missing easy shots, missing layups. I mean, hey, man. So that's why I always say, in the beginning of the season, you got to watch and see how these games go. Look at the stats and see how some of these things change. But, I think we have a really good game here. And just starting off, right, something looked really weird to me. I mean, first, I was like, what the hell is going on? Why is this spread so low? 1.5. I mean, the Raptors, right, we go here first. The Raptors were just 5.5-point dogs on the road against the Atlanta Hawks. And then Milwaukee was obviously 10-point favorites against the Wizards. Wizards are terrible, but I did not expect this. I thought maybe Toronto would still be a dog. Like Toronto would be maybe like a 2-point, 3-point dog. But hey, I think it's because of this right here. The injury. Right now, Giannis is supposed to be a game-time decision. He seems like he's probably going to play. He's probably to play on Friday. And I don't think it's that big because Kevin Porter Jr. is not playing. He sprained his ankle last game, so I doubt he plays. But I will say this team's not that deep in terms of the Bucks. Besides Giannis, the only really, really good player in my opinion is probably Miles Turner. Everyone else is obviously good. This is the NBA, but no one's around Giannis's level in my opinion. But with that being said, they're going against the Toronto Raptors, who, yes, they beat the Atlanta Hawks, who I think they're going to be an okay team. I don't know if they're going to be that stellar, but I'm not going to lie. This line seems a little weird, but look, it opened up at 1.5. Right now, it's 1 a.m. on the East Coast, so this is very early. These lines could obviously move if you watch this video sometime on Friday, but it's been pretty steady at 1.5. Looks like a lot of the public money, according to this chart at least, is on Toronto, and then a lot of the public bets are on Milwaukee. None of that stuff really matters to me too much, but interesting though. Overall, I watched both games. I had Toronto last game. In their last game, in the first half, they totally mopped the Atlanta Hawks. Their defense was really good. They were shooting really well. They were very, very fast. They're definitely going to be a lot to handle for almost any team, Milwaukee included. Milwaukee did a great job against the Washington Wizards, but it's the Washington Wizards. Nothing to brag about, in my opinion. So in terms of the matchup, obviously these are stats from last year, so take it with a grain of salt. I don't think it really gives any emphasis to what this Raptors team is, because it's a totally new lineup. Quickly, RJ Barrett, Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, Poto. The thing that gets me concerned, and I kind of mentioned it in the Hawks video, and it's going to be different on this side, is that Giannis, who's going to cover Giannis on this team? There's no one big enough, in my opinion, to really cover him efficiently. Scotty Barnes is not a physical guy. Brandon Ingram's definitely not a physical guy. RJ Barrett's physical, but he's a lot smaller, and Poto's not like a big center. So, Giannis can definitely, he may be able to have his way in this game, but we'll see. Obviously, he cannot win this game by himself. And, if he actually is a little banged up, maybe this back soreness is a problem. But if not, yeah, this line seems, in my opinion, very trappy. I don't know. But I will say this. There's some factors that maybe are offside of this, right? the Blue Jays are also playing in Toronto, and obviously baseball has nothing to do with basketball, but I mean the city is definitely really hyped. I wonder though, because the Blue Jays are playing the same day, so I want to make sure the same day, around maybe similar time. Let's see, MLB 8 o'clock, so 2 hours later. I mean, will this stadium be jumping for the Toronto Raptors on their first home game back? I don't know, but obviously the city is definitely very lively. Both the Toronto Blue Jays have a chance to take out the Dodgers, who everyone's jealous of and hates in baseball. But I mean, it's a little bit of an X factor. I wonder what, maybe the environment be very positive, and people are gonna come in with a lot of energy to support their team. But my obviously biggest concern with this game is Giannis, man. And Giannis, I mean, we take a look at his last game. He played incredibly, man. Look, look at his PRA. Last game, 56 PRA, 5 assists, 14 rebounds, 37 points. In terms of his field goal percentage, I mean, he shot an incredibly well. And we take a look. I want to see if I could take a look at the matchup. So, in terms of the matchup, last year at least, Toronto was not good covering the power forward. And this is not, obviously, Giannis is not a normal power forward. He's definitely a lot different. But overall, I mean, it's tough to say, bro. I do think, though, however, Giannis will be able to probably do some good things in this game. The other thing I do want to mention is this. AJ Green's a very, very good defender. I mean, he's going to be on RJ Barrett, who he's very tough to cover. I mean, Gary Trent, I don't think can cover Ingram. In terms of Quickly, though, I do think Quickly can have a decent game. I mean, I think it's going to be too much for Rollins, Quickly, I'll say this. He brings a lot of volatility into the games by the way he plays. He plays so, explosively. And in terms of how, I mean, this is kind of stemming because of Lillard doesn't play defense, but last year, the Bucks were terrible against the point guard. So, obviously, it's very tough to play player props on this team, especially when all the Raptors players are healthy. And when all the Raptors players are healthy, you never know which guy's going to pop off, man. It could be Quickly, Barrett, Ingram, Ball, any of these four, even Poto, but at least these four, they all kind of take away or add to each other. And, yeah, I mean, I think Quickly, though, will have to play a really good game if he wants to win. He looks like he's been the main ball handler. I mean, they don't have potential assists here, but he gets around 12, 13 potential assists a game. And in terms of the matchup, man, like I said, Bucks were not that great last year against the assists. But overall, man, where do I want to go from here? And where are we taking this game? But before I give you this pick, right, I do want to mention this. If you want to get every single pick, obviously, there are a ton of more games here. We also have the UFC on Saturday, NFL Sunday. I got a big NFL set. I've been on absolute fire with NFL. Every Sunday has been profitable so far. I almost swept last Sunday. So if you want to come do it with me again, come to my site. We have a weekend pass, and in the weekend pass right here, if we do not profit, you get the entire next week absolutely free. So there's a reason why there's so many people subscribe to us. We absolutely crush the books, and I hope you guys come join me too. So if you want to take advantage of this special, please go grab it before this goes away. This is not public yet. I just have it as on my site hidden, but it will be released Friday by the time you guys see this video probably. If not, and you want to join for free and get some free cheese, go to this site right here. It's called, I put it in the pinned comment along with my site where you can get my picks. These are the best sports books and the best books you can get on with the best bonuses. I have a whole breakdown of why I think they're the best. I put links there for my signups. If you do sign up using our link and code, you will get 5 days free in premium. So I don't want to hear any complaint that, where did I get all the picks? Where did I get all the picks? Where did I find the same picks that you're on? It's all right there. But, if you've been here this long, man, I'm going to tell you what I like for this game, though. First game of the day, I'm not going to lie, man. I really like this Raptors team. A lot of people did not like them against the Hawks. There's obviously a different matchup, but I think truly the Raptors have too many weapons, even though Giannis is clearly the best player on this team, on the Milwaukee team. Obviously, Milwaukee looked great. They played a nobody team, and the Raptors played a Hawks team that a lot of people think could be a playoff contender. I think the Raptors, if they stay healthy, can also be a playoff contender, and I think they have the weapons to be playing a very fast-paced, very tough game. It looks like they have strong defense. They're very quick. They have pretty decent chemistry. And a lot of these guys have played with each other for a long time. Quickly, Barrett, Scotty Barnes, Porto. The new guy is Ingram, but I think Ingram is such a good scoring threat along with these other guys. It's really tough to play this young, quick, healthy team. So give me the Raptors. I'll take them on the money line. If you want to, not pay the 10 extra cents, you could do -1.5. But I'm gonna take Toronto money line. I think they win this game outright. But I did consider doing the first half. The thing is, the Bucks are also a really good first half team. And maybe Toronto, of course, the reason why I didn't like them against the Hawks full games, like they lose steam sometimes, but I think being at home, the city's high up. The city's high right now. The environment's good. And I think people are going to be shocked by this young team in the Toronto Raptors. So give me the Toronto Raptors for Payday Fridays, man. But again, if you want all my plays or you want to see ways you get join us for free, go to that pinned comment down below. Until the next one, guys, I'll see y'all later. Adios.
Let's smoke the books.
The Lock Talk.